So we've already talked about isotopes and how isotopes are two atoms of the same type that differ in mass. So we used pennies as a model for that. We had our new penny and our old penny, and they're different in mass, but they're both pennies, so like isotopes. But what you see on the periodic table is an average mass of the two different types of our isotopes. And unfortunately, it's not just added up and divided by the number of isotopes. That would be a straight average. What you see on the periodic table is actually what we call a weighted average. It's an average that reflects which of the isotopes are more common to find. So for instance, in the early 1980s, it was probably far more common to find the old penny because that was the most common type. But now that we're into 2020, if you try to dig through some pennies, you're probably going to find the new pennies, the ones that are minted after 1982. So that's what an actual average atomic mass does. It takes into account the prevalence or the abundance of each particular type of atom. So today, because I feel like I'm in a different planet right now because this digital learning thing is very strange for all of us, we're going to pretend that we go to 3 different planets, and we're going to take samples of pennies from those planets, and you're going to have to figure out the abundance of old pennies and new pennies, and then use the percentages and their masses in order to find the actual average atomic mass of pennies that would be reported on that planet. Okay? So, the first planet, before we do that, we actually do need to find the mass of an old penny and the mass of a new penny. Do you remember them from our last lab? I don't know. Let's see if my kitchen scale can do it again. Here's my new penny. My new penny has a mass of 2. And here's my old penny. And my old penny has a mass of 3. Okay, now we know that. So let's visit some planets. I know, I'm cringy. Deal with it. Planet number 1, Planet Zoom. I feel like I'm on that planet. We take a sample of 15 pennies from Planet Zoom. You're going to be able to see pictures of those 15 pennies. You're going to have to count how many of them are minted before 1982 and how many after. And find me an average atomic mass for Planet Zoom. Number 2, Planet Google. We took a sample of pennies from Planet Google. Now remember, they're different planets. They may have different percentages. So you're going to have to go through and count on their pictures how many are from before 1982 and how many are after. And give me an average atomic mass for Planet Google. And last, the planet we all live on right now, Planet Schoology. Again, 15 total pennies. Figure out the abundance. Find me an average atomic mass. So when you're done, you'll be able to give me an average atomic mass for each of my 3 samples from each of my 3 planets. Okay? Good luck.